What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Phil back with another video. And today, as you can see, um, I'm in the football mood. I know it's football season over, but talking about the draft, talking about people getting traded and all that. And I just wanted to go over some jerseys. But the thing about jerseys is, I don't know about y'all, but I've been doing this since I was young, since the days in high school. And I used to notice people that didn't do it the way I did. But maybe it's just me. I'm probably sure I'm not the only one that. Anyway, what I mean was I would get a jersey, but I always wanted to make sure whatever jersey I get, it was the same team as that. It was the same team as the jersey. Like I remember being in high school, um, and people will get jerseys, but have the hat. It may be in the same color, but it's like a different sport, different team, and I just never liked that. I know people be like, you don't have to be uniform and all that, but I think when it comes to a jersey, listen, dog, like that's just me. You do it the way you do it. I don't judge nobody doing anything. You can rock Nikes with Adidas. I wouldn't do it because that's just not how I view things or how I do things. Not even view, just how I do things. Be you. Now the first thing is, and I apologize if I'm going over duplicate shit. Like, listen, my mind, and I don't listen. This might sound lazy, but I don't feel like looking through all my videos to find out if something's in there or not. So you here for me, or you here to see what's on here? So somebody would like it. The first team I'm gonna go with is the Jets. Now you got one of the greatest cornerbacks ever in Darrell Revis. And you know what? I love Nike's jerseys. I remember back then being in high school. NFL jerseys was by Reebok, and they had like the NFL equipment right here, which I think that NFL equipment thing should be on like practice jerseys or uh, OTA jerseys and stuff like that. But like a game jersey, this is how it should look. This is how it should look. And you can see I never even wore the jersey yet. But one of the greatest cornerbacks ever. That's the Darrelle Revis. And of course, I got the hat with it. Is this okay? Because I think this look a little like off white, like an eggshell color. But I still like it together. But this is like white, white. Okay. The next one I'm going with. Damn, I got this mixed up. Okay. So the next one I'm going with is one of the greatest wide receivers ever. If you can tell. Um, you can tell about just by the number in the team. I never wore this jersey either. That's another thing. This summer I'm wearing most of these jerseys. I told my cousin that. Shout out to you, Rachel. I told you summer. It's gonna be summer of jerseys. I'm trying to take it back to you. 2004. They just won't be as big. Randy Moss. And I got this Vikings hat, but what is funny about this Vikings hat, I got this off of eBay too. I need to check eBay. eBay be having some sales, and now they authorize stuff. Just look at the seller. Just look at the seller. The seller tell you everything. I didn't know that this Vikings hat had like Randy Moss on it. So you see, it has his number, and it's got his autograph, and I even got it on the side. But yeah. And plus, I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to me, I like doing extra shit. Like I got my homeboys that I look as my brothers. They tell me all the time. Like sometimes I go overboard. Um, but hey, I got family members that tell me I go overboard. The next one I got now, this jersey. I don't know the team that well. Of course, I've been watching football since I was young. But of course, the Lions and one of the greatest running backs ever is Barry Sanders. But I don't know if he ever played in this. I don't know if this is like kind of a new jersey for them. What I also like about this one, uh, they got Motor City in the collar. That's fire. I ain't wear this jersey either. So I got a lot. Oh shit! I didn't even show y'all the hat. Sorry, y'all. And I really like this Lions hat. Sometimes less is more, and it ain't a lot going on with this hat, but I really like this hat for some reason. I don't know why. Now, when you live in your city, you will find things that you won't find outside of your city. So I used to hate when people look at NFL games and they be like, that jersey, like they don't wear that jersey and all that. That's not the point. You know, the NFL makes stuff for fans. Like, stupid. So, of course, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan all day. My favorite player all time is Ray Lewis. But they never wore this jersey. See, and this is when the Ravens had a 10-year anniversary, and this is one of their jerseys, right? And what I like about this jersey is it's just different. It's just different. This is fire. Plus, also, look at that. You know what else I do like? Oh, let me show you the hat. And you know what's funny about this hat? Now, this hat is I really love this hat. Now, you will see it has an MVP um MVP stamp or whatever. That's because this is an actual Ray Lewis hat, and it has the Super Bowl, his first Super Bowl, because he's a two-time champion. And in this hat, inside it has his stats, and the final score of Super Bowl 35, which the Ravens won 34-7. Greatness. Boy, that was a great day. But anyway, what I look into as far as jerseys, because when you look on TV, you see, of course, their names on the back, and you don't pay no attention. But for me, I love when the names are like big pause, but I don't like the little, like some jerseys come like that. Um, like NFL, NBA jerseys, they be coming like that. See how these names are like now. If your name is not, it's just Moss, but I just like the fact that it looks like they're on the field with it. But yeah, that's what I have for y'all today. I wanted to end on my Ravens all day. Um, yeah. So what I got on today, so I can get y'all out of here. I got this hoodie, but I don't remember where I got it from. That's another thing I was going to start telling you where I got it from. I got these gray ripped jeans, my Baltimore Orioles hat, which I got Baltimore on the back of it, which is a different color. But you can see this is a grape and teal. And I got on the alternative, alternative, the alternate grapes